Hey everyone, my name's Christy. Welcome to my mom's craft room. It is Christmas Day. Merry Christmas to everyone who celebrates. It is Flossmas 25 and it is my last Flossmas. I was wondering if I was going to maybe do Flossmas till the end of the, the end of the month. And I don't think I will. I think I really enjoy doing it. It's my first time doing it, but it takes up a lot of time. And there are a lot of things I want to do when I get home. So this will be the last Flossmas, but I will see you, I don't know, sometime during the week for my end of the year flosstube extravaganza, where I'll show everything I've done this month and do all the giveaways. It's going to be long. I'll make sure I have chapters. It'll be fine. Today I'm drinking out of a goldfinch in flower hats mug. My mom has great mugs. I think she gets them as gifts, but my mom has great mugs. I want to welcome my new friends. Thanks for joining me. Welcome back to my returning friends. It's been great to hang out with you this month. It has been really fun. It's been nice to catch up with everybody. I don't know, every morning, mostly every morning. If after this you miss me and want to see what I'm doing every day, you can find me on Instagram right here in those two places. This is a minute and a half in, and so who knows how long or short this will be. I think this one might be a little bit long, just because I have an unboxing. I have a random bits of jewelry making supply unboxing that my mom gave me. I haven't looked at the whole box yet, so we'll look at it together. I also have an Experiment Advent that was a pseudo success, a tiny present from Forbidden Fiber Co. Advent calendar, and a giveaway. So let's dig in here. First, I'm gonna blow my nose. I'm wearing my Christmas jumper, my Christmas sweater. It's Jurassic Park themed. I'll put a picture of it up here. We're supposed to wear ugly Christmas sweaters to the Christmas celebrations, and this is the one I had. I'm not buying a new Christmas sweater for one Christmas when I have a perfectly good ugly Christmas sweater. All right, let's start with our Forbidden Fiber Co. Advent calendar. I think it's an ornament. It's a hexagon. Ooh, pretty. Very pretty. It's a jewelry dish. Ooh, that's pretty. It's a resin. Ooh, look at that iridescent. See, I couldn't see it looking this way, but with it facing the light, it's a jewelry dish. At the end of the day, my rings, earrings, necklace, etc. all come off and go somewhere safe for a good night's sleep. When traveling, that place is always somewhere questionable because I'm away from home, but I don't have that problem anymore. Now I take my traveling jewelry dish with me. It's also perfect for keeping stray stitch markers, threads, and more. This is great because I've been just putting my wedding ring on whatever counter I've been on. Oh, I think I ripped off a nub. I ripped off a nub and it fell on the floor. So I'm going to have to find that later and glue it on. But this is great because, like I said, I have actually just been sort of leaving my rings on whatever table I have been on. So this will come in handy, and I'll keep it in my travel bath stuff, right? When your travel, I don't know what everyone else does, but I have a travel bath bag that I just kind of always keep packed just in case. So this is great. So this is my last gift. So I have to say, there are a number of Advent calendar options out there, and I'm really pleased with this one. So Leanne, you did a really good job. It was just very creative and different, but everything was useful, which is nice. I like having useful things, right? And everything was really useful. So I'm going to put this in the bag. We'll go through them all during my flosstube extravaganza, end of the year extravaganza. And she also said that she is going to send out a digital pattern, which is good, that I think she said will have a digital rendering that I can show, because I really want to see it rendered. The pattern, I mean, the train pattern. Okay, let's do Experiment Advent. It was somewhat successful. I did the Cyanotype with the leaves, which was super successful. And it matches my shirt. So this was really successful, and I like how it turned out. We were using, you know, natural light, and it was cold and the sun was setting. So it didn't get the crispness of the leaves that I wanted. Here are the leaves so you can see that they just have really great patterns, right? But it does have kind of interesting swirls, and I think this will be really fun to embroider on in the future. My idea with my nieces and me putting our hands on the fabric didn't work quite as well because it was cold and we just couldn't stay out there long enough, and so it just didn't develop. These are my hands here. I mean, you can barely see. These are my niece's hands, and again, it was the setting sun, so the shadows are very long. And then these are over here. You can't, here we go. So these little bumps here, those are finger shadows. So I think I can put more Cyanotype on this fabric and try again doing something else, and that'll be fine. It just needed longer to develop, but our hands, I mean, but it was very cold and windy, and I did not want to be responsible for my nieces having frostbitten hands. So we gave up, but the fabric was still good, obviously, because the other one worked, and even for like a minute, this worked. And the other thing too is that I'm used to doing my Cyanotype in a very controlled environment, right? In a very, like, I have UV lights. I know how long to put things out under those very specific UV lights, right? I'm very like, I'm still experimenting with this process, especially in natural light. And I've also really only done it in Mississippi sun in the summer, which is much more powerful than Pennsylvania sun during a sunset in the winter, right? In like the late afternoon. So somewhat of a success, but I do think that this is very pretty. It just has really nice, some really nice patterns in there. So that was yesterday's Experiment Advent, and that's the last Experiment Advent. Oh, and thank you all so much for your kind words about about my bird. I agree. I think he's very sweet, but he is not what I had intended, and he is 5-year-old, can't color in the lines. I didn't do any stitching yesterday. Yesterday was Christmas celebrations with my mom and my brother and his girls and my sister-in-law. Yeah, so I didn't do any other crafting or stitching or anything, but I did get a gift. Now, I had already exchanged with my brother and his family. So, but I hadn't exchanged with my mom. So my mom gave me a box, a very pretty box, and I'm sure that I'm going to take this home and put random things in it on a shelf. But my mom is cleaning out her craft room, including her jewelry supplies. So, and other things. So this is a box of things that she thought I would like. So let's see. We have ribbon, rainbow ribbon cording. Just sort of black cord. It looks like silk ribbon. More cording. You can always use cording. This looks like a blue sari silk. Yep, a blue sari silk. And you know, I use sari silk a lot in my weavings, which I'm not doing anymore, but very much anymore, but you know, I could start again. Cording. Zippers. Heavy duty zippers. Ooh, this would work for crocheting granny squares. Cording. I feel like this is going to be a lot of cording. Satin cording. 2 spools of thick cording. Hold on one sec while I roll this back up. Ooh, a trim, a very interesting trim. That's interesting. Very interesting trim. Cording. Cording. Some sari silk in a darker blue. Sari silk in a lighter blue. Not quite the color of my shirt. Let me wrap this up. Sari silk in a teal and in a purple. very thin cording, and random, it looks like iridescent-y ribbon. And that's it. So that was my gift from my mom, which will all go into my stash for good use, I'm sure. And I got it all to put back in. So that's good. So that was my gift from my mom. I thought that was going to take longer to get through, but it didn't take long at all. So this may not be that long of an episode. I think all that's left to do is the giveaway for today. Now, I mentioned a special giveaway today, and I hope folks are interested in it. Well, I hope at least one folk is interested in it, and so then I have someone to send it to. But I have decided for my Christmas Day Flossmas giveaway that I would give away this needle book that I made. So I embroidered and hand stitched this needle book as part of my Embroidery 101 online class, which I'll post up here, I think. I don't know where it isn't when I'm not in my own space. But it has, so it has a little, you know, embroidery on the front. On the inside, it has a bunch of felt needle book pages. It has four sheets, and then a little place to put a little pair of scissors in the back with a little tie to tie them in. And then it has a ribbon closure. So if you're interested in winning this, just put thread in the comments down below. Yeah, and I'll do the drawing during my Flossmas extravaganza. Oh, I'm like, what is that hanging thing? It's from the scissors thing. You must be 18. Please be a subscriber. Please like the video. Don't say giveaway, free, etc., etc. And I will ship anywhere in the world. But if it gets lost in transit, it has no monetary value and I will not replace it. So if you want this, just put thread in the comments down below. And I hope, I don't know. This one was questionable. This one is, I don't know if people want my embroidery stitching on a needle book. But if you are interested, put thread in the comments down below. So my plans for today are to go to my aunt's house for Christmas dinner. I'll see my dad and my stepmom and my sister and her fiance, and I'll see my aunt and uncle, my cousin and her fiance, and my brother and sister-in-law and nieces. So that's, I think, everyone who's going. Oh, and my cousin's daughter, which reminds me I have to wrap her present. That's the only plan. I don't know what time I'm getting home tonight, and then I'm leaving first thing in the morning to go home because I want to get home. It's been very stressful. My poor husband has been dealing with the cold and the dog all on his own. Thank you all for your kind wishes for him on his having heat again. He does. He's been warm enough. Although the dog's been taking advantage of him and has convinced him that he needs 4 or 5 walks a day. Which is very obliging. I don't know. I don't think I have anything else to say, but Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays. For whatever holiday you celebrate. I know we're still in the midst of Hanukkah, so continuous happy Hanukkah. And I will see you later on in the week. So with all that being said, please take good care of yourselves and have a good one. Bye.